you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you change.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, I just wanted to get into this video really quick just because Liv decided to post this video today, and basically she was talking about how she was dropping AJ off to his father, I guess, for the holiday. She did mention that she was going to be spending Thanksgiving with AJ and his father, so I guess this was the vlog prior to her coming back to Florida for the Thanksgiving week and take AJ there to, like I said, quote unquote, see his father, and I guess her see her family. So she made sure to turn the comments off of this specific video, which I found it very strange because, she always leaves the comments on for her other videos. So yet again, this was another BS lie that she yet again came on here to tell people, because she had already told the lie that she was coming out to Florida for Thanksgiving. Now, sis, I will say that I do remember when you did say that AJ's father lived hours and hours away from Florida, and I remember when you went in labor, you had said that his father had lived so far away and he had to leave out or a day earlier or hours and hours prior to you getting induced because he wasn't going to be able to make it in time. So how did all of a sudden now this switch to where AJ's father is currently living in Florida, and now all of a sudden now you can drop him off for him to stay for Thanksgiving? Because as I also remember when you were staying in Florida, we never ever heard any mention of you taking AJ over to his father's house, or his father coming over to your house, or any type of arrangement like that. So I had just found it funny that she decided to say that AJ is going to be, dropped off, staying with his father for a while. Now, I also will say that since this baby never ever does see his father, I mean, I can count on, one or two fingers how many times this girl has mentioned anything about baby AJ seeing his father. And why would you decide to just drop off this little boy to his father's house for a week, who he's, never sees ever around? I'm sure that, that would be kind of, a little stressful for a baby who's never around, one specific parent, to just drop him off like that to where, he's just there and you're not around. I could see if you were staying with his father for the few days that he's going to be there, but for you to just drop him off while you claim that you have stuff to do in Texas is just very strange to me. So I'll add in the clip where she basically says that she is dropping him off and she has stuff to do. So let's get into that. But yeah, I don't know. I think I might be leaving AJ there as well because his dad wants to spend time with him. My sister wants to spend time with him. And I need to get shit done out here. So I think I'm going to be leaving him out there. It's going to be hard, but I know he's in good hands, But alright, y'all. We got 25 minutes. So as you guys also heard in that little clip, she basically said also that her sister wanted to see the baby, so that's where he was going to be at. And why would your sister be seeing the baby when he's supposed to be with his father, especially if you live in Texas and this supposed baby father has never ever seen this little boy? So why would he cut his time out from seeing his son to give to your sister, like I said, when he never sees him? And how is it that you're going to be able to go back to Texas without the baby, and then your sister and your baby dad are down there with the baby? Like, does your sister and your baby daddy communicate to each other? Because you've never said before that they had this good relationship enough to where they were able to meet up and give the baby to each other and split time and do all these other things, which I just, like I said, find it funny that it was never ever mentioned before. She never ever has, we never heard in the background of any of her lives or her vlogs with this man being around her mother, because I would assume if he has this close relationship with your sister enough to get the baby, then he would also have this close relationship with your mom also, which we never ever heard your mom speak on this man. And, you know, at this point, you were going through really great lengths to protect Zolo from, or your audience from finding out who the true father is of this baby. And it will slip out eventually. I do think that she will decide to expose it, because you cannot just hide this type of thing for that long, for years and years and years. And especially this girl, I don't really see a job in her future, an actual real job that she has to get up and go to. So sis, if you are deciding to stay on YouTube, I do think for the sake of your audience and for everybody else that you should go into the fact of why you will not speak on baby AJ or his father. And it's just truly sick how you come on here and you just lie so easily to people. And I will say also, like, despite her having the 3 kids with Gerard and them being together for as long as they were, he moved on with Nisha and they are getting married. They just bought a new house. So clearly this man has moved on. But, why haven't you been able to make things work with baby AJ's father? You would think that after you already had one failed family and you now have another baby with this man, you would think that at this point you would want to make sure that you can maybe make it work with AJ's father. And we never hear of any, link ups, secret link ups that usually, when a baby mama and a baby dad are going through a situation, you always have them link up some late nights, and when you're meeting up for the babies, stuff does happen. But it just seems like everything went so smoothly with baby AJ and this baby father. It seems like she has no issues with him. She never speaks on any child support or any holidays of them going over there, except for she did mention now that she was supposed to be over there for Thanksgiving, which she ended up going live on Thanksgiving, but it did not look like she was at her baby father's house. People did say that she was in a room with a dollhouse in the back, and we all know that her sister does have a daughter. So I wasn't putting past that she, and we know that she was at Stella and her sister's house. Just like this time around, she was planning on going to Stella and her sister's house, and she was going to leave the baby with Stella once again. And I will say also, like, it's very crazy at this point that she has not made any point to really spend any quality time with this baby. It just seems like since he's been born, he has been constantly with her mother. I don't ever recall a time where she said that she's taken him out to do something, or even the look on her face when she is with him, it just never seems like it's very genuine time being spent with this baby. It just seems like she's irked and, she's ready to go out and just do what she wants to do. So she also went live today and, she was at this bar and she was drinking and she was mentioning how it's important for mothers to have self-care. And I felt like saying, sis, of course it's important, or of course you're able to have self-care and be at everybody's bar by yourself, sitting there all night lonely, drinking drink after drink, because your babies are with their father, and then your other baby is with your mother. You are always constantly a mother that has free time all day every day. I don't know not one mother, except the ones that have their kids in CPS and other people's care, which you do, that have that much time on your hands. But you don't have all your kids in CPS care, or you do have at least one child there that you are responsible, that is in your care for you to take care of. So, why her mother is enabling this girl so bad to the point where this girl just, like I said, never has this little boy. I truly think that, she did say that she had some stuff to figure out there, and she had some stuff to do. And I'm just like, what do you really have to do? You don't have a job. You don't have, anything going on in your life. So what are you truly trying to do out there to where you're not able to have the baby there with you, that you can't take him and just get it done? I'm starting to think that she may have some new man out there, and she wants to have, a sex-free week or weekend or whatever she plans, however long the baby is staying with Stella, and she just doesn't want him around. So she made the excuse that she had to do things, and, she ended up sending the baby with Stella, which she has always done. I mean, literally the longest time that she has spent alone with that baby is currently when Stella left for the week and she went back to Florida. And, not even another week later, Stella's already back with the baby again, and Liv is leaving him in Texas. And people were also commenting on her video saying that, it is so unfortunate for AJ, the fact that, this little boy really has to suffer through all her marriage problems that she's gone through. And just, her, I guess, basically feeling a little resentful that she decided to have this baby. And, at the end of the day, it didn't bring Gerard back. She just is the main one stuck with it because Zolo does not participate in any way, shape, or form in the child's life. So now she's stuck with it, and she, just doesn't want to deal with it. And, it's really, truly just selfish. I truly think that she should have, maybe made a better choice as far as what she did with the baby, because clearly it just was not in her best interest to keep that baby. But the baby's here now, and I just truly think that Stella is going to step up every way she can, because she, deep down knows that Liv is just not for it, and Liv just doesn't want to do it. And you would think that Liv would be a little bit more caring and, just more pressed to have her baby with her, just being that she knows that this baby will never have no father in his life. He will forever wonder why, his father's not around, they're not together, why, he can't see his father, speak to his father, just like his other brothers and sisters do. Her other children have both parents in their life, especially a very participating father. So I'm sure that one day AJ will look at, this whole situation and think, why he wasn't able to also have a supportive father, let alone a mother that wanted to care for him and be around him. We never hear of her happy really about anything that he's doing, or, it just seems like it's, shoving a bottle in his mouth or shoving a passy, or, trying to get him to go to sleep so she could go live and talk stuff. And probably when she's off alive, sleep around and do what she does. So, I really just couldn't get over that she decided to come on and really, make up the whole lie and really tell people that she is leaving baby AJ down in Florida while she goes back to Texas and handles things. And let alone to say that it was his father, when we do know that it was Stella. And, why she wouldn't want people to know that Stella is watching the baby. Well, of course, we know that people have been telling her for, since this baby's been born, like, stop leaving the baby with Stella. You need to take responsibility for that child that you had over there. But we know that Liv will never do so. And we know that she will try to, basically portray like this man is over there taking care of his son, and he's participating, when we all know that there is no father over there for that child. And we never hear of any problems that they're going through. She seems to have such this controversial relationship with her first baby daddy that does take care of his 3 kids, and she has this other baby daddy over here that does nothing, and she seems to have this great co-parenting relationship that she just decides not to talk about. But you guys comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was just a quick little video, and stay tuned for another one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.